oh my gosh, people value me and they care about me and they pay me.
And make over $1,000 just playing jazz in a restaurant. We're too busy being upset because somebody else is having some success.
Yeah.
And therefore, we stay around in churches that are run down and decrepit and about to fall apart. We've got bills that can't get paid. We can't afford good quality staff. We got great musicians that we can't hire because, and we
No, they're
expect them to
off.
work.
I mean, no, they end off going and playing for the mega churches. They go and play for Elevation and the Bethels, and they get called off to go play in the world. And they get sucked into the world system because, oh my gosh, people value me and they care about me and they pay me, so which means they actually do care about me. They don't say, "Oh, I love you, brother. Here's a sandwich. Don't you go play in that club because you need to
Yeah.
use your gift for the Lord, but we're not going to pay
Yes.
you."
And Gabe, you know what I'm talking about because you're a musician. You see this. I've got a friend right now that he can spend one weekend, 3 nights of the weekend, playing at the dinner service for about 3 hours each night, 9 hours, and make over $1,000 just playing jazz in a restaurant. In a
Oh,
restaurant while people sit there and eat.
yep.
And yet we can't pay them $50 to come in and we act like if they even ask for it, there's something wrong with them. And I'm
Man,
sitting.
I ain't gonna name names, but there's a friend of mine, and within our denomination, who is a tremendous musician. I'm not even gonna say the instrument because I think people could guess, but he was asked to go do some event within the denomination and travel a far distance, and the amount of money that they offered to compensate him didn't even cover the gas, didn't cover the fuel, didn't cover the hotel room, and I'm like, this is so disrespectful. Like, this guy is a quality musician that should be playing in concert halls for people with tuxedos that everybody paid $100 to $150 to get in the door, and there's 3,000, 4,000 seats in the auditorium, and we're like, here's $50.
But we don't listen, but we don't have vision big enough to see past
And
it.
that's the
And I'm
problem.
a,
Yeah, you're exactly right.
oh,
That is the foundational issue, is because there's no foresight.
no
Preach.
foresight, no vision, we perish. And we are not, and listen, I'm going to tell you, you can sit around in your little inner club circles and talk about how you want to reach the harvest, but you ain't going to reach nothing if you can't get a vision that goes beyond what you can see as possible
Yeah.
and believe for something that's not possible.
Amen.
If you could just for once just step out in faith and say, hey, we're going to try it. Because here's what I used to always say: I'd rather try and fail than
Yes.
never try.